strange. For a game called Barbie and the Three Musketeers, Barbie doesn't show up at all. But I guess you could say Barbie's playing the title character of Corinne. But if her name is Corinne, why is it called Barbie and the Three Musketeers? Shouldn't it be called Corinne and the Three Musketeers? What's wrong with using the name Barbie as the main character? Did they really think that people wouldn't take a girl named Barbie seriously as the leader of the Musketeers? Barbie and the Three Musketeers is a standard platformer with a story. You play as Corinne, a girl who has spent her life wanting to become one of the royal family's musketeers. Unfortunately for her, since she's a girl, she isn't allowed to become a musketeer. You know, she probably should have checked into that rule before training all her life to become one. But undeterred, she joins up with 3 other girls who also want to become musketeers, to find a way to realize their dream and stop a plot to take over the crown. The story is advanced through cutscenes, which didn't look bad at all. The only problem I had with the story was following the plot, as it often didn't make any sense. The first level is you killing rats in a barn, which by the way is the most complicated and large barn I've ever seen. Somehow they stretch out this barn level to 3 levels. Then some stuff happens, and then you eventually get to the castle. You have to rescue the prince from a hot air balloon, which he is stuck upside down. And wait a minute, why is Corinne washing the windows? Did she want to become a maid or a musketeer? Anyways, when you get into the level, you actually see that he's in the balloon. All we're really doing is following him, not really rescuing him at all, since he comes to a safe landing all on his own. So it kind of makes that whole level totally pointless. Then a couple levels later, out of seemingly nowhere, I'm at a ball dancing with the prince. Wait, am I now in Cinderella? What does this have to do with me becoming a musketeer? Then all of a sudden, the prince is about to be assassinated. So you think it would jump you into a boss fight to save him, right? Nope. More platforming levels. What happened to the prince? Why all of a sudden am I going through these levels instead of saving him? Eventually you meet up with the prince again, stop him from being killed, save the day, and become a musketeer, roll the credits. Did I just give away the whole story? Yep. However, it was so cookie cutter that you might as well have just pulled it out of an example form book on how to make a video game plot. There are 15 levels to play in the game, and if you don't bother trying to collect all the coins, you can beat the game in about 2 hours. Actually, my official time to beat this game is 1 hour and 58 minutes. On most of these levels, there's 100 coins to collect, so there is a lot of replayability if you like collecting coins. Why would you want to collect coins, you might say? Well, you can buy new dresses for your in-game play, and portraits for fun of seeing screen grabs from the cutscenes. Getting all the coins in a level is impossible until you unlock all the musketeers. But you get all the musketeers about an hour in, and they each have a different power to help you. A girl with a ribbon whip, which can latch onto hooks, which you can swing from hook to hook, bionic commando style. There's also a girl who fires arrows from her violin, and a girl who can dance and prance all dainty-like, and somehow that gives her the power to jump higher, I guess. As for Corinne herself, her power is the ability to grab onto ceilings and climb across them. Holy crap, she's got some awesome upper body strength. She looks all ladylike and weak, but she can stay up there as long as needed. You play the game with just the Wiimote NES game style. You attack with the 1 button and jump with the 2 button. The A button is used to activate one of the girl's dancing powers. Other than that, it's not really used at all. In addition to the musketeers to help you, you also have a little kitty who will come out anytime you push the minus button. This cat will go through tight spaces and usually will help you find switches to open doors or help you find hidden coins. You use the B button to switch between the characters, which you will do very often. There are the occasional motion-controlled actions. They work just fine, but they really didn't seem needed. The levels themselves all feel the same. While the locations may change, the way you play them will pretty much be the same from level to level. There's very little creativity in creating the levels, and that's very disappointing. Truthfully, once you played one level, you played them all. There are the occasional boss battles, and those were entertaining. You normally had to beat the bosses by using the environment around you to your advantage. The game is very forgiving, as it gives you plenty of lives and health to keep you alive. If you fall into an abyss, it just pops you back up and takes away a little bit of power from your life bar. It's very hard to die in this game, but you could do it if you really try, which of course I did. Barbie and the Three Musketeers is easy for young girls to play, but the question really is, will they want to? Since I am not an 8-year-old girl, I'm going to have to guess on this. And I'm going to guess maybe. The main problem with this game is the platforming is too bland and too repetitive to be enjoyable for multiple run-throughs. But it might be fun to play over a weekend, but I really don't see people enjoying it for longer than that. So I think this game is kinda worth a rent.